Hello and welcome to World Talks on TVP World with me, Ashim Kumar. Southern Europe's tourism hotspots are facing an alarming trend. Deadly wildfires and extreme heat waves disrupting peak holiday season. Polish travellers who often head to Greece, Spain, Italy and Turkey are now weighing whether to change plans or stick to their summer traditions. At the same time, industry debates from Turkey's push to scrap all-inclusive deals to a major lawsuit against Booking.com could reshape travel. Joining me is Marek Traczyk. He's editor-in-chief of Travel Trends Gazette in Poland. Welcome, sir, to TVP World. Thanks for taking the time.
Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry.
Good afternoon to you. Okay, let's start with the fires. There's so much going on. What impact is this going to have on Polish holidaymakers' travel plans, both this year and going forward?
Yeah, as we followed the news a few minutes ago, the most important thing is security. So for this reason, this is the main purposes for the tourists to decide to go. And in Poland, we don't follow too much this kind of news. It is the local, situation which we have in Sicily, in Greek Republic, absolutely. But the people, we don't have a lot of cancellation of the trips to those countries where the fire is going on. We're sorry for this. I spoke this morning with main tour operators. They don't have big cancellations. Some, of course, because the tourism is very available. They are ready to change. They are ready to move the tourists from the zones where is going the fire. So we don't feel it at all. It's not big change. Well, you don't change a lot.
Many would find that quite surprising on a number of levels. First of all, of course, the holidaymakers are taking a risk going to hotspots, which are so vulnerable to fires and so on. But also in terms of the resorts themselves. I mean, there's going to be the economic impact of the fires, but having to move tourists to other places to accommodate them. I mean, there is going to be a reduction in the profitability for those resorts over summer, is there not?
Yes, of course, because just if we take into consideration, then only in Europe the tourism has influence for the European GDP 9%. So we might understand what doesn't mean tourism as an income for those countries. So in this situation, absolutely the local community, the local city, they will feel it. But I think the tourism is the first industry which are ready to rebuild. The people, they are coming back. So the message, the communication, social media is very fast today. And the people, they're ready to go where they selected, where they bought it, the holiday. So for a moment, absolutely, I may say in Poland, we don't feel it, a lot of cancellations, absolutely. The same thing is in Poland. The much more influence which we had in this time is the weather. It's the weather, especially on the Baltic Sea and Baltic coasts, where we had the rains just last week. Now it's okay. The people, they are returned. They are coming on the Masurian lakes. They are coming to the Baltic Sea. Absolutely. Especially today, we start the long weekend, so we see a lot of people are traveling. Outside Warsaw, outside biggest city, the roads, they are very heavy now for a moment.
Right. Long weekends are one thing, Mr. Traczyk, but lots of Polish tourists, holidaymakers are going outside Poland. Should the Polish travel industry be looking at the cost of holidays in Poland? Very often people go to Greece or Spain or Turkey, because it's cheaper than staying at home. Is this something the Polish tourist industry should address?
Yeah, just this morning when you asked me to speak about the situation in tourism, I was speaking with the tour operators, with the hoteliers on the Baltic coast, on Mazurian lakes. Yeah, in fact, we may say that we have the high prices, but we have on different high prices, but we have the prices on different level. The Poland in the last 20 years built a lot of hotels, the spa resorts. So if the people they want to pay in 4-star hotels high price, they are going there, and the hotels they are full. So absolutely, they are not empty, but they may go to the 3, 4, or not classified hotels, or camping, or agrotourism. So in this case, they are returning after the big problem which we had. Exactly, it was the weather, but in the same time, the people they receive a lot of offers. The cities, the regions, they organize a lot of festivals, attractions, the possibility to use the bicycles, communication between the cities. So it was the influence, especially with weather. But the people they are going. So mainly the main tourists in our resorts they are Polish.
Right. Okay. Well, so the Polish domestic holiday industry seems to be healthy and thriving at the moment. However, the Turkish tourist destinations aren't very happy, simply because the government is thinking about cancelling all-inclusive holidays, which is one of the main reasons, of course, that many tourists, especially Poles, love going to Turkey. Your comments on what's happening there?
Yes, the rumor is coming. The government. Yeah, this is for Turkey, the Polish market is very important because we are already fourth country, income country, to visit Turkey. Absolutely amazing because a lot of people they are going. For us, for the Polish people, especially Turkey, it's as a country if you compare price and quality of offer, it's absolutely acceptable. And especially all inclusive. So you took point of the Polish request, which on the Turkish market. But to speak about this, we have to take in consideration the political situation in Turkey, and President Erdogan. In this case, he's taking in consideration probably the election when not a lot of people are living from tourism industry. So for this, they are looking to connect this cancellation of all-inclusive with some ethics behavior, because just to use all-inclusive, just to go on the beach, just to drink maybe alcohol, because in all-inclusive it's included. So it's mixed it with immoral. So in Turkey we have two society. The first is the Erdogan, how to say, group, which was speaking about this. But the second one, it's normal people, industry people from tourism, which absolutely are leaving the country. And the situation of Turkey, it's developing from this difficult situation thanks of tourism. A lot of tourists, millions of tourists, it's coming. Just please take in consideration that only Turkey, the shopping from these tourists, the income it's around 30%. We are speaking about more than 20 billion US dollars. So it's huge amount, huge money which the tourists are bringing. And this rumor which is going on, I am not convinced that they will introduce, because this is against the country. This is against the people, against the industry, about the return which the country absolutely has.
Right. Well, we shall see whether that is actually implemented, and if so, what impact it has on tourist numbers. Unfortunately, Mr. Traczyk, we have to end our conversation here, but thank you very much for shedding some light on the subject.
Enjoy your holiday. I wish you the good holiday with nice weather and safety time.
Thank you so much.
This is most important, safety time.
Same to you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And that brings us to the end of this episode of World Talks. Don't go away, though. As always, lots more coming up. Goodbye.